Greetings, greetings. Welcome into another Ancestor Speak message. So today I'll be looking into the spells which are being broken at this time. So, at any given moment, it's common for members of the human race to be living under spells, to be kind of bound by certain ideas and energies and things like that. But I wanted to see what we're releasing at this time in terms of those spells, right? Like what spells are passing away at this time. May the elevated, honorable, benevolent ancestors of those listening come through with messages about this topic today. I would like to thank those of you who have booked readings with me. I really love doing this work and I don't take it lightly. Thank you so very much. If you're interested in personal readings, spiritual coaching sessions, oracle decks, other products and services, check out daydreamaustin.com. I've also started a membership for those of you who would like to support the channel. You can find those links below. All right, let's see what spells are being broken. For some of you, there's this spell of, oh God, how do I say this? This spell of worry, okay? There's definitely the energy of worry coming through. Maybe you've been in a cycle of your life where there's just been a lot of concern. We have the word concern here twice. Where you're concerned about things, worrying about things, trying to figure out how to make things happen, how you're going to overcome a certain obstacle, right, or issue. Your ancestors want you to know that, I know it's hard for some of you to believe this, but that concern, that energy of concern, that need for so much concern and worry is passing away. For some of you, this is concern or worry over someone's health or wellness, like you've been worried about someone, but something happens where that spell is broken, where you no longer have to be concerned about stuff. For some of you, you're just learning to let go of worries. Like, yeah, there's always going to be things to worry about, but some of you are like, fuck it. I'm over it. I'm over worrying. Yeah, for some of you with this changing them card, there's this concern about someone you've been close to, and a part of you, it's like you want to change them or help them or support them in some way, but they don't want the help you're trying to give. They are not going to be changed by you. They lack vulnerability. It's like they have a resistance to you. So that's the spell that's being broken. Somebody here is doing too much to try to make someone else what they want them to be or something like that, okay? And finally, I guess you just give up, you stop. So for some of you, the spell that is being broken in your life is this energy of being stuck and repeating the old patterns. Your ancestors are saying there's a new pathway opening up before you. And this is a pathway that's going to bring like great transformation into your life. With the butterflies here, the sun is shining down on the pathway. It's like there's light being brought to dark places in your life, okay? So wherever you were stuck, you felt like you weren't moving forward, you were repeating the same path, that spell is broken. Ashe. Okay, so some of the other spells that are broken, for some of you, you've been a lone wolf for too long. You've been alone, you've been in isolation, you've been spending a lot of time alone. For some of you, this has something to do with the place you live, the area you live, the community you live in. Something's changing when it comes to that. The spell is being broken. You're able to move on and find a community, right? Find a spouse, a mate, find someone or a group of people that help you break out of this energy. That's coming to an end. All right? Your ancestors don't want you to be a lone wolf. Like, it's okay to be an introvert and sometimes go into your shell, but that's not how they want you to live, okay? So that's something that's coming to an end. For some of you, you haven't felt worthy of love or friendship. Like, there's something about feeling unworthy and not feeling like you deserve a good relationship. But it's time to take the steps to heal those doubts about yourself. That's the spell that your ancestors want you to break, this spell of feeling like you're not worthy of or deserving of a good relationship, a healthy relationship, happiness, joy, good friendships, healthy relationships. Somebody here has felt incomplete without a particular person, right? Or you feel like you won't be complete until you come together with a person, a particular person, or just a spouse or something like that. Your ancestors are saying that spell needs to be broken. You are complete. You are worthy and deserving, right? You don't have to push it. You don't have to force it. You don't need a particular person to help you be complete. You can be complete within yourself and then go out and commune with others who are complete within themselves. But there's something about that where the spell is breaking. For those of you who have been confused, where there's been confusion around your income, finances, financial stability, the spell is breaking. There's definitely change coming to that area. If you've been just confused about how to proceed or what you want, there's like a clarity coming. And be open to that. Because one of the things, the spells can't break without our help. So you'll get intuitive hits about how to support the breaking of the spell sometimes. And if you don't listen, you can miss that opportunity, right? So there are times when the spell will break on its own, and there are other times where you have to help it break. For some of you, if there's been confusion around income, there's going to be unexpected income coming in. Your hard work is paying off. For others of you, pay attention to your intuition, your dreams. Your ancestors are bringing clarity through messages. For someone here, the curse of body shaming, of feeling ashamed of yourself and unattractive, is passing. That curse is breaking. For some of you, the spell that's been broken is that you've been under this assumption that you have to push, fight, force things to happen, right? You are in hustle mode all the time. You may have gotten to a point of burnout. Now you're learning to surrender and go with the flow of life and receive the gifts of your spirit team. Okay? Some of you are overcoming this spell of feeling like there's only one kind of person for you. So say you're someone interested in love and relationships. You may have had a very narrow vision of what your mate would look like. And you're broadening your horizons. If you only dated within your race, you might be dating outside of your race. This person may just be different than what you're used to. If you were into like bad boys or bad girls, you kind of go for the nerd or go for someone that's a little bit more reserved and quiet. There's something where you're just opening up, and that spell of I can only be with this type of person is breaking. For some of you, you're getting over someone in particular. You've been stuck on this person. You felt incomplete without them. You have self-esteem issues, but now finally you're moving forward. Those of you who move really quickly or have a history of being impulsive, your ancestors are saying You're learning to be more discerning at this time. The spell of moving too quickly, of thinking you have it all figured out, not taking advice, not heeding wisdom, just doing too much. That spell is being broken, and I see you being more cautious in your steps. For someone, you also may have been gullible and easy to trick. I see that changing. That spell is broken. No more. Your ancestors are giving you clear messages about people, okay? For some of you, the spell that's breaking is the spell of heartbreak, self-pity, feeling like a victim. Ooh, I'm hearing that you feel like you deserve hurt, harm, you know, and that spell is breaking. I see someone's self-esteem really increasing over the months to come. For some of you, you're no longer people-pleasing or overextending yourself. That's the spell that's breaking. You've allowed people to drain you for too long, and it's time to move out of that energy. You won't do it anymore. For some of you, there's like a complete transformation in your life. I don't know what it is about your current life. Whatever's not working, they're telling me, like, for some of you, your whole life needs to change. And that's the spell that will be broken. It's like you've been living in a haze, in a daze, not moving forward, not progressing in the ways that you're meant to. And now there's this transformation, and that's the spell that's being broken. Some of you used to run from love and relationships out of fear of getting hurt. The spell is breaking. You'll no longer retreat and run away or feel like you can't be in a relationship because you got too hurt and, because you were hurt in the last one. There's also this message here about comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Your ancestors are saying some of you have been under this spell of comparing yourself with others, comparing your life to others, and it's made you feel bad about what you've done in your life, The ancestors are saying the spell is broken. You'll no longer compare yourself to others or compare your present to your past, like you're leaving that behind. The divine is saying you are breaking the spell of bad health. For some of you, your bad health is connected to a particular place, and you taking a journey, you moving away from this place, could be even a mental state, y'all, but you moving away from this mental state or this physical location supports the transformation of your health. Your ancestors are saying you're breaking the spell of allowing insecurity, lack of confidence, doubt to stop you from taking action. So you've had these times where you would have paralysis because you would start to doubt yourself because of your insecurities. That spell is broken now. The last card, last couple of cards from my Odu Ifa Wisdom Oracle deck available on my website. Iwori, take a critical look at what affects you. Endeavor to use your wisdom and intelligence. Your ancestors are telling me that there was a time where you didn't look at things clearly. You couldn't see them clearly. You wouldn't take the time out to carefully consider things. Again, you may have moved too quickly, too impulsively. You didn't think things through. That spell is broken. It's like you've matured. So you're looking at things with wisdom and intelligence, and you're doing that before you take action. And your ancestors are so proud of you. Like, I see someone's ancestors celebrating your growth. The last card from the Odu Ifa Wisdom Oracle: if you see danger, don't go into it. Long life has no special charm. Meekness and humility is the key to long life. So in this card, the ancestors are letting us know that, again, for some of you who would put yourself in questionable situations, even dangerous situations sometimes because of impulsive action, because of immaturity, not thinking things through, I see that now there's a cautiousness, there's a discernment. You think before you act, you think before you speak, and you move away from situations that you know are harmful and not good for you. If this message has been helpful to you today, please drop an ashe in the comments and make sure to like the video. Thanks, guys. Take care.